Hello, and welcome back to Cardano Coin, where we bring you the most recent and intriguing ADA news. We're giving away 1,000 ADA to those who are watching. All you have to do is upvote, subscribe, comment Cardano is king and watch the video to the end to be eligible. The winners will be picked next month and publicized on the community page of the channel. The popular narrative surrounding the crypto market in 2022 was that there was light at the end of the tunnel. Without a doubt, Cardano experienced expansion and progress despite the unfavorable circumstances that arose, but the network's level of prosperity was constrained by so many drawbacks. In other words, there was no lasting success. Will we still be here in the tunnel in 2023? When will the light at the end of the tunnel begin to appear? Investors in cryptocurrencies have had a difficult 2022. The total market value of all cryptocurrencies was $2.2 trillion at the beginning of the year. At the end of the year, the value was just under $100 billion. The industry's euphoric highs of the previous year stepped into a historic bear market, shredding several of the main firms. The decline in cryptocurrency values started when central banks stopped their easy money policies, which first caused risky assets to fall. As a result, issues multiplied when their accounts were frozen, a bankruptcy was declared, and scams were discovered. While 2022 turned out to be a disaster for investors in both the traditional and cryptocurrency markets, the promise of the cryptocurrency ecosystem has begun to shine through the gaps left by inflation and centralized asset custody. The slightly falling market where investments were made in January 2021 continued until January 2022. Quick losses as a result of all-time highs. Falling cryptocurrency prices were viewed by many, particularly the new entrants, as the final act. However, in all honesty, the industry's achievements in resistance to a worldwide slump prices fell, raising awareness of planned attacks, con artists, and a persistent bear market. The buzz around NFT's metaverse in 2021 and the legendary all-time highs for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies carried over to 2022. Additionally, the collapse of ecosystems and the erosion of investor confidence in traditional markets only aided us in our experience during a period of weak market performance while the crypto community concentrated on strengthening its foundation. It implies introducing faster, less expensive, and more secure features and capabilities along with blockchain improvements. Therefore, 2022 was a significant year for the top crypto ecosystems. Well, Cardano's parent company, IO Global, reports on how 2022 went for cryptocurrency. The Cardano ecosystem will experience significant growth in 2022, thanks to its passionate and active community. Tweeted by IoT on December 30th, 2022. The year 2022 was significant for the Cardano ecosystem. And it was all thanks to you, the community. A worldwide movement of developers, company owners, and artists created innovative solutions, ventures, and experiences on the strength of a series of tweets. In the year 2022, what happened in Cardano was influenced by IoT. Well, anticipating the era of the volunteer, the year 2022 began with a push for the vessel upgrade known as the St. Dubov. On September 22nd, an automobile donut ambassador. On September 20th, the Cardano mainnet started the vessel hard fork update. 5 days later, on September 27th, vessel capabilities were implemented, and D-Vessel brought an increase in the car's performance and scalability, enhancing the network's capabilities. At a number of significant community-organized events, like the C&FT conference and the Rare Bloom event held in the fall of 2022, the Cardano community and business pioneers also gathered from all over the world. An important release was announced during the Uncommon Bloom occasion. The Light Wallet platform by IOG, which is intended to unlock Web3, was unveiled. In August, the IOC announced a collaboration with prestigious Stanford University to support blockchain research. IoT announced the funding of a new blockchain research center at Stanford University in its well-known footnote. The Engberg Decentralization Index was introduced at the IO Scott Fest event in Edinburgh, according to him, as part of an effort to promote better accountability and inclusive transparency in the decentralized technology sector. A new Cardano sidechain focusing on data protection was also unveiled at midnight during the event. Took a minute to wish everyone a happy new year and noted that in 2023, the governance system would be improved by a new member-based organization, which would offer better frameworks for Cardano's consistent development. A number of attacks, unheard of punishments, and bankruptcy filings on the crypto market in 2022 reinforced the sad memories. The collapse of FTX, Voyager BlockFi, and Terraform Labs, whose investors lost overnight access to all of their money, left the most visible scars. As a result, it is truly remarkable that the Cardano network has demonstrated a high level of resiliency and achieved exceptional future performances. Ethereum virtual machine compatibility was one of Cardano's defining achievements in 2022, made possible by the introduction of Milk Omega C1, a sidechain that is directly tied to Cardano. It is now feasible to run unpopular theories and base depths on top of Cardano thanks to Milk Omega C1, which enables users to transfer assets between two blockchains without any hiccups. Malcolm Meta's smart contract technology, which he invented, was used to do this. A Cardano. The introduction of the C1 Layer 2 solution, according to Cardano's founder Charles Hoskinson, was a tremendous advancement for the cryptocurrency. The number of layers that were onboarded for its smart contracts was another achievement to celebrate. Additionally, over 1,000 projects were constructed on Cardano as of June, and that figure is still growing, according to a post shared by the Input-Output Global team. Cardano's primary area of focus is NTFS, and 40.2% of its protocols fall under this collection category. NFT markets account for well over 4% of total market capitalization. Cardano was able to reach this milestone and climb to the top of the depths list for smart contract platforms. In early September, the Lithuania-based service Def Radar announced its support for the Cardano blockchain. The largest app store in the world encouraged Cardano developers to submit their contracts among the top Cardano dApps on the DAP Radar, where the JPEG Store, the top Cardano NFT marketplace, typically offers swaps and minimum swaps. Decentralized exchanges exist in Cardano. Of course, this incident doesn't have the same impact as the ship's hard fork. However, what could seem like a tiny stride for one blockchain could be a huge leap for another. Since these were the first Cardano apps to be added to substantial external trackers, the same applies. The Cardano ecosystem has also advanced significantly as a result of individuals such as American rapper Snoop Dogg and his son Shin Medicine. In April, the Star family collaborated with the NFT project Claymation to bring their musical offerings to Cardano. Champ published a little music CD in September that was devoted to Cardano and the well-known NFT project. The rap singers invited Charles Hoskinson to appear in their song video in conjunction with Claymation, a wild idea that ultimately came to pass. With this extensive list of noteworthy records, the year was extremely fruitful for Cardano. Cryptocurrency has been sweeping the globe for the past few years, but there's a propensity to invest based on whim in this area. Therefore, before investing one's hard-earned money in this area, one needs to establish strong use cases. One can find strong use cases in the Cardano roadmap. The Cardano blockchain's future was recently discussed by a well-known cryptocurrency analyst while the bear market continues unabatedly. In a recent YouTube video, a student who went by the alias Coin Bureau Host Guy informed the audience of 2 million and 17 million viewers that the value of ADA is probably going to drop soon. Although ADA is likely to continue declining until we reach the true bear market bottom, he claimed that the long-term performance of the smart contract platforms ultimately depends on how successfully the blockchain implements its plan for 5 stages of development. This is true even though ADA's long-term performance is dependent on Cardano's upcoming milestones. Guy also discusses some of the important next steps for the ADA. Cool 5 stages make up the official plan for Cardano. We are currently at the fast-paced 4th stage, known as Basho, which focuses on scaling. He continued, there are still more milestones, including the introduction of Midnight and the Ethereum virtual machine, which IOG is developing on. One of the few remaining milestones in Basho is a scaling solution dubbed Hydra, which will start being put out next year. Some optimistic price forecasts, which appear a bit excessive, claim that Cardano's value might